Three new classes of racing greet fans at Wheel to Wheel Raceway's 2019 season opener, plus a dashing change for Pro 500 racers, main event victories for multiple class racer Cash Culp, restrictor class veteran Stevie Rogers, Pro 500 trackmeister John Aden, and a main event checkered for intermediates rookie Jake Adams. Intermediates main, veterans Jaden Manchester, 23, and Cash Culp jockeying for the early lead. Dark 2 is Sean Rogers, Blue 58 rookie Jake Adams. Cash Culp makes his move coming out of the backstretch 4 laps in before spinning out, prompting a restart. From here on out, Jake Adams moves out to a commanding lead, leaving Jaden Manchester and the Bandit, Braden Miller-Bushy, neck and neck for the second and third rung on the winner's podium. Jake Adams is 12, a youthful veteran of dirt bike racing. He races out of Apple Valley. Heat races often provide some of the closest, most exciting head-to-head competition, and the first Pro 500 heat race does just that. 766 is veteran Bobby Taylor, white 3, Jacob Rogers, black 33 is Justin Taylor, 19-year-old son of Bobby Taylor. Bobby Taylor, the former NHRA World Champion top alcohol dragster and 2017 Wheel to Wheel Pro 500 Rookie of the Year, now in his third season racing at Wheel to Wheel. Jacob Rogers, the 29-year-old carpenter by trade, his second year racing in the Pro 500 class at Wheel to Wheel. Jacob Rogers is from Glen Avon. These two go at it start to finish.
Buddy, welcome back to Wheel. Hey, your first heat race, that's not supposed to be that competitive, is it?
Well, I don't know. It's been a long winter and a lot of rain, so we decided we needed to get out there and we're antsy, so we were going for it.
Good luck this season, buddy.
I'm going to need it. Thank you.
The good luck does not prevail for Bobby Taylor this opening night, nor did it 1 year prior when this spectacular crash took him off the track in his very first heat race of 2018. Bobby Taylor will crash in the main event. He is unable to finish the main. The opening night jinx extended to son Justin, who endures a spectacular triple flip crash in the main, disabling last season's restrictor class Rookie of the Year in his debut Pro 500 main. Defending Pro 500 track champion John Alonso, white 99, starts out 2019 on the right foot. This is his first heat race, a 3-car dicing with Chad Agri, 28, and former track champion John Aden in his familiar white 7.
Trended track championship, first heat race, pretty satisfied with it?
Yeah, I was very satisfied. I was up against the best, and I got out in front, and that feels good always. But we have another race, and we'll see how that goes. Track feels good tonight. And the next race is going to be a dash, which is a little different. We'll see how that goes.
John Alonso mentions the upcoming Dash, another of the new features this year. Racers run 2 heat races. In the past, both heats against the same drivers. This season, the first 3 finishers run their second heat against the 1, 2, 3 finishers in another heat, a Dash, making that dash more exciting for fans and more competitive for drivers, whose order of finishing in heat races determines their starting position in the main. This is the first heat race of the 2019 season. Intermediates. Orange Z8 is Nate Legend, 99, Dylan Agri, 7-year-old first-year racer out of Corona, Cash Culp, inside, second row, 22, Liam Coffey, 6-year-old from San Bernardino, 28, Stevie Simpson, now 9s, 23, Jaden Manchester, 4th season of Wheel to Wheel racing, yellow 18, 8-year-old Casper Wright. Nate Legend leads through the first 3 laps before tumbling, coming out of the backstretch in lap 4. The 7-year-old racer from Riverside, this is his second season racing Wheel to Wheel. 2 years ago, Nate Legend was 2017 Honda B Go-Kart C-Pack runner-up. Last year, LAKC Honda Kid Kart expert. He's all right and resumes in the restart. Cash Culp goes on to take the checkered flag in the first heat race of the new season. The 9-year-old Cash Culp has 4 seasons racing experience at Wheel to Wheel. He also races in the Dirt Kart Junior class and the new Dirt Karts KT 100 class.
Crystal, new classes this year. Can you explain?
Sure. We have 3 new classes. We'll have our KT 100 Dirt Kart class and our Open Dirt Kart class. The Open Dirt Kart class doesn't have hardly any rules at all as far as motor. So that is definitely going to be an interesting class to watch grow throughout this year. We actually have a Speedway Sprint Intermediate Junior class, and that is actually for our littlest kiddos who need to get some track experience, but the parents aren't quite ready to throw them out into the intermediate class. So it's a great class, no points, no trophies, just gives them an opportunity to get out there, get laps, get some experience. That way when they go to the intermediate class, they're nice and confident. So we're all here about trying to get these kids on the track as early as possible.
In an historical wheel-to-wheel event, Norma Wetherbee beats Cash Culp in the inaugural Dirt Karts KT 100 main. The wheel-to-wheel rookie is collected by Boo Lee, red 47, in turn 1 of the second lap. Norma Wetherbee recovers, returns, and turns her wheel-to-wheel debut into a runaway checkered flag success. Opening night's most colorful new addition to the wheel-to-wheel racing family, Mike Lewis from Santa Clarita. It is a very successful start of the new season for Stevie Rogers, who began this evening winning the first Restrictor Plate class heat of the year. Stevie Rogers, who turns 15 next month, has been racing since she was 3. She finished 3rd in Restrictor Plate championship points last season after earning Rookie of the Year honors in 2017 in intermediates. This is the Restrictor main 4-car grid. Stevie Rogers outside second row alongside Trent Johnson, 7, behind 29 Ricky Simpson, and white 55 Royally Tippett. Coming out of the first lap backstretch, Stevie Rogers trademark aggressive tactics, shooting the gap, taking the inside line to the straightaway and moving out in front. Trent Johnson right behind, riding the outside line. Stevie Rogers then pinches Trent Johnson in the backstretch and stays in the outside line, out of turn 3 and back into the straightaway. It is the 55 car Riley Tippett giving her the late run for the money heading into the final lap. Stevie Rogers maintains her lead, winning the race to the checkered flag in one of the closer main event finishes of the night. Main event Pro 500 class. 12 to start out. John Aden pole position, Bobby Taylor outside row 1. 3, Jacob Rogers, 84, Will Brown, 99, John Alonzo, 39, Buck Blair in his new orange and white paint job, 28, Chad Agri, 59, Justin Adams, 5, Mike Lewis, 33, Justin Taylor, 69, Hal Blair. We lose Justin Taylor in the first lap. Restart. John Aden, Bobby Taylor, John Alonzo, Will Brown, Buck Blair, Chad Agri, Justin Adams, Mike Lewis, and Hal Blair. John Aden out to an early lead. 6 laps later, Bobby Taylor's crash forces another restart down to 7. The Iceman, his trademark rocket launch out of the restart. Defending track champ John Alonzo hot on his trail, Buck Blair right behind. The Trackmeister cannot be caught. John Aden roars to the finish line ahead of John Alonzo. Buck Blair joins them on the winner's podium, finishing 3rd. Next up, at Wheel to Wheel, the Mayor's Cup, the first Saturday in April. Proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting high desert sports. Bid fast and last, liquidation of government entities, vehicles, firearms, estates, antiques, fine jewelry, coins, and more. Bid online at bidfastandlast.com.
Ready to kick tires, start fires, kick ass, take names, and rock and roll.